Thank you very much for that, Maria. And David, who's 34, calling from Tyne and Wear. Morning, David.
Good morning.
Hi, tell us about it.
Well, I just had these experiences in the early 1970s when I was about 12 and 13. We were living in Wiltshire at the time, and I used to go off for walks into the fields on my own quite a lot. And one field in particular, just outside the village where we were living, I would always, entering this field, feel sleepy and fall asleep. And during this sleep, I would have these very vivid dreams about a light coming down into the field, and I would go into the light and meet all these beings, which were, I can only describe like the previous lady described them, about 4 feet high, like children like myself, because I was looking at I was about 4 foot odd myself at the time, and they were on about the same sort of level as me. And then I would wake up in this field and, you know, go about my business. And it was never a bad experience, though. They would, I would always go back to this field to experience these feelings again and see these people again. I regarded them like as friends.
Have you ever been back, David?
I went, actually, for the first time in about 20 years last year.
Did it happen to you again?
No, not at all. I just remembered, it was last year that I saw the film Intruders, which brought back a lot of the memories for me, which I'd sort of buried, if you like, really. It was this film which brought them back to me and made me start wondering about them. And indeed, the memories became flooding back to me because of this film.
Which village was it, David?
Uphaven village in Wiltshire.
Which village?
Uphaven.
Uphaven.
Uphaven, yeah. It's my father was actually stationed at RAF Uphaven, and it was the first time that he'd rented accommodation outside of the RAF in the village there. And
strange things in Wiltshire.
There was a lot of strange things going on.
David, could you describe the quality of the dreams? Were they different from like ordinary dreams?
Oh, absolutely, yes. I mean, the fact that I would always go purposely to this field to fall into this sleep to have these dreams wasn't the run-of-the-mill thing anyway. The dreams were very, very vivid. I always felt safe in them, though. I never felt threatened. Although I did feel that I was being examined. That was the feeling, that I was taken into this light. And these beings around me, you know, with the large eyes and small bodies, and very pale skins as well. They were examining me. I had like the only way I can describe it is like a CD disc. One of them had this disc in their hand and threaded it into my head. Now, I didn't have any scars or anything like that, but I know that it went into my head. And
we have to wrap this because we're out of time, but you say that's common as well.
Yes, the sense of something being threaded into the brain, the mind change, biochemical changes in the brain, implants put in, and so much remembered by him consciously. He's had no hypnosis at all. He said he's considering doing hypnosis. So the whole notion that hypnosis is doing this is just ridiculous when you hear a story like this.
Well, there are many, many more stories. They all seem to be pointing in the same direction. In your book, Abduction, Human Encounters with Aliens, Johnny Mack.
Well, I don't want to meet any. They sound horrible.
In a sentence, is there any evidence that people can conjure up these things, i.e. people watching think, oh, I'll have a go at that? You can call them down to you.
It's the last thing in the world they would want to conjure up. They're terrified by this. I mean, this is it's a club no one wants to belong to.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, listen, thank you for your calls.
Thank you, John.
Thank you very much indeed, John. We found that fascinating. Sorry we didn't have time to
Thank you
get
both
through more
for
calls.
having me on.
Thank you.
It's a great pleasure.